Wondering whether your house is haunted or not? Never let your imagination run away with you. Before you start ghost hunting, try to relax, and keep your eyes and ears open for anything on the following list of signs that could mean your house is haunted. Your house is haunted. Sign number 1. Unexplained temperature drops. One of the easiest ways to tell whether spirits are present in your home is by paying attention to the temperature. If you experience unpredictable shifts in temperature, this could mean that you are indeed in the presence of another worldly entity. The reason for this is pretty straightforward. Ghosts require energy, and when they are present, they pull energy from the environment. Accordingly, their presence is directly associated with sudden drops of temperature. Your house is haunted. Sign number 2. Electrical glitches. Electrical glitches can include anything from ringing phones with no one on the other end of the line, to flicking lights, televisions that turn on and off, and more. Problems with electricity is a classic clue that reveals a ghostly presence is nearby. Ghosts exist within another dimension, and need conduits to make contact. This is why audio and video recording devices have become so well known as methods of communicating with the spirit. Your house is haunted. Sign number 3. Unusual smells. One of the most common ways to identify the presence of a ghost is through scent. Ghostly smells will usually be somewhat familiar, like perfume, flowers, or the distinctive aroma of pipe tobacco. Sometimes, the scents can be less pleasant, like that of sulfur, which has been connecting to negative hauntings. The smells can manifest, and then disappear with no explanation. Your house is haunted. Sign number 4. Movement of objects. If you start seeing doors open and close, or notice that things seem to disappear from one part of the house only, and show up in another, unrelated spot, you may have a ghost. It is not often that ghosts build enough energy to interact with physical objects, but it does happen. Your house is haunted. Sign number 5. Unidentifiable sounds. The clumping sounds of boots on the staircase, footsteps going up and down hallways, and disembodied voices in the night are all signs that your house is likely haunted. While strange sounds are often more closely connected to residual hauntings, it is also possible that you have a spirit on your hands who wants your attention. Your house is haunted. Sign number 6. Odd behavior from your pets. If your pet begins spending an inordinate amount of time in a certain area of your home, or having a reaction to something that is unseen by you, then it is very possible they are making contact with a paranormal entity. Animals can pick up on sounds, smells, and sights that are not detectable to humans. In addition, dogs are also known to foresee imminent earthquakes, tornadoes, and other natural phenomena. So, it is no surprise that your pet can also feel the presence of a ghost. Your house is haunted. Sign number 7. Feelings of a nearby presence. Many people who find themselves living in a haunted house will speak of feeling a presence in the house that they cannot explain. This may manifest as feeling someone standing over your shoulder, close behind you, or even in the room with you, when you can see no one is there. It is also possible to feel as though you are being watched wherever you go in the house. It is possible that a spirit is trying to make contact with you, but is unable to get your attention in any other way. Your house is haunted. Sign number 8. Sensation of being touched. Ghosts also try to get your attention through touch. Perhaps a tug on your hair, a touch on your shoulder. Or, in more negative situations, a push on a staircase, scratches, bruises, or worse. If this is something that you start experiencing in your home, then it is very possible that you have an unwanted presence there. Your house is haunted. Sign number 9. Seeing shadows and movement. If you suddenly start seeing the apparition of a person standing in a corner, who vanishes when approached, it has become very obvious that you have a ghost situation. Most sightings will be much more subtle though. You may start to see flickers of movement out of the corner of your eye, but when you look straight at the spot, nothing is there. You might also see shadows that do not belong, moving in the opposite direction of the light. If this becomes a common occurrence, you may have spirits in the house. Your house is haunted. Sign number 10. Feelings of depression and sadness. When you have feelings of overwhelming sadness and depression in your home, it may not just be because of your mental state. There may be an outside influence, especially when the feelings tend to go away once you leave the house. In many cases of negative and oppressive hauntings, homeowners are plagued by heavy feelings and depression, which cannot be easily explained. This may be a clear sign that something is wrong with your property. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to know the latest update from OFW Insights World.